New Day Northwest is back, now from the Safeway kitchen.
You know, if you've been to the grocery store lately, I don't need to tell you that feeding a family can really add up. So we can use all the help we can get. And today we want to share a recipe that will feed a family of 4 for under $10. Yes, it is possible. You can actually just scan, there it is. You can scan the code on your screen for Safeway For You app to get all the details on deals and specials to help you save money. And now we can welcome back Safeway's chef ambassador, Joel Gamoran. Thank you for being here.
I love being here with you.
I love that you're here. You always teach me something fun and new.
Yeah.
And this is actually really important, saving money.
We both have kids.
Yes.
We know what it's like. It's like then all of a sudden the bills, at first with grocery shopping with no kids.
I wouldn't care.
It's fine. It's fine. The groceries are going up a little bit. With kids, you start to really look at it. So to think of meals that are under $10, it really helps.
Huge. And now grandma's been living with me, so that's 5 people. Like my grocery bill has doubled. So let's, wait, I gotta scan that app. Where's my phone? Okay, so how do we get started making, what are we making, by the way?
So we're making bibimbap. Bibimbap. It is a Korean rice bowl. And I think that to save money, a lot of people think of fried rice or things like that. This is just a refreshing take, and it is really easy to make. So first thing is look in, it can absolutely look in the back of your fridge, see what vegetables you have, and we're going to do a quick pickle. Okay. And do you know how to cut a red pepper?
Actually, I was going to ask you. I have actually looked on the Google machine before, and I don't know how.
The Google machine. I love it. Okay, can I show you a really cool trick?
Tell me.
So check this out.
Okay.
So the best way to cut a red pepper is to cut the top off. Okay. Cut the bottom off. Okay. Okay. And then you take your knife and you roll it like this.
Shut the front door.
Are you into that?
You just blew my mind.
All the seeds come out. Yep. And then you can just strip it up. So I want you to just kind of cut these into little strips. Isn't that easy?
You just blew my mind.
You love that? It's called the roll trick. The New Day roll trick.
Thank you for letting us have credit for this. How come no one has ever taught me that? I don't know.
It's easy. That's perfect.
Wait, somebody in my ear just said little thinner. Really? Are you backseat cooking in the booth right there? She has backseat cooking. My producer
is. It does not have to be a little thinner. It's great. That's perfect. Okay, so in this bowl we have some rice wine vinegar and sugar. That is all you need. You can use honey. That's perfect. That's plenty. So pop those in here. Okay. And this is just, again, it's a quick pickle. So if you already have pickles in the fridge, you can use that. Same thing. Just kind of, slice them up. Easy peasy.
Now I've got insecurity about my slicing.
I'm insecure about your slicing. I don't know who's watching and but you're doing great.
Susie is in the booth right now.
That's plenty. Okay. So again, with Korean cooking, they have these kind of grilled meats. Yes. And they play so nicely with a pickle. Think about barbecue. What do we serve with barbecue? A nice big hunk of pickles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say coleslaw.
So it just works.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
All right. So next up, we've got some pork tenderloin. Now, how did I know to go with pork tenderloin? We're going to talk about it, but it was on sale. And if you have the Safeway app, you can check these things. So we're going to talk about this a little bit, but to strategize when you walk into a Safeway or a grocery store, how do you walk in armed, ready to roll?
And not just wander and grab.
We're going to get there.
Because I used to be that person.
I'm still sometimes that person, but we all
got
got
that I can't
out of it.
Okay.
So this is a quick marinade we made with sesame oil, gochujang, which is Korean chili paste. Go for it and just mix that in. Okay. We let that marinade, and that just chills for maybe 10 minutes. Cool?
Oh, that's all it needs?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Now, we're going to show you the best way to fry an egg. In bibimbap, there's always this egg.
There's always an egg on top.
Yeah, and it makes it creamy and lush. So we've got organics. This is actually Safeway's unbelievable brand. If you guys can
they actually.
This.
I just got a bunch of garbanzo beans on sale tomorrow.
Really? This brand is incredible.
It's a great brand.
It's incredible, and it can kind of go through cuisine. So of course you can use it for Italian food, but we're going to be using it for Korean food. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pan. This pan is preheated. That's how you make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
The egg is not going to stick. So I'm going to add a little bit. I want you to crack the egg on a flat surface and then right in. Okay, Emily?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to.
I was going to ask what you're doing with your thumb there. You're just
making sure not too much comes out. Beautiful. We're going to fry it on high.
Okay, on high.
Now, the best way to fry an egg, you can go with a little salt and pepper, Amity. Okay. The best way to fry an egg is fry it on high for about 45 seconds. Okay. It's going to be about 45 seconds, okay?
45 seconds. That's a good rule.
This is going to give you a really crispy edge. This will be great. And then what you do is you turn it off. Okay. It's been about, 30 seconds?
Probably, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. We'll risk it. So then you turn off the heat. I think I turned off the wrong one. There we go. There we go. There's the right one.
You're the only one I know who masters my stove so well.
I love it. And then you just put something on top. I'm going to put a plate on top, and you turn it off and put a plate on top, and it will be perfect in 1 minute.
That is amazing. And you don't need a plate that actually looks like your eggs, FYI. It's just a suggestion.
You said that and I can't see it. I can't unsee it. All right, so now we have another pan that is ripping hot. It's awesome. I'm going to go with a little bit more of the organics. And then we've got these pork tenderloin. And I talked about, well, why did I choose pork tenderloin? Because you could do this with beef. You okay?
I'm walking away.
We're walking away. Are we going to smoke out the place today?
No, it's okay. We won't. I don't think.
We might. We might. And you know what? I've done it before here on New Day. People don't know this. I've cleared this building before.
Well,
true story. Did you know that?
I actually know. I didn't know who was the one.
It was me.
The fire alarm went off, and the entire King 5 building had to evacuate while the fire department came.
It was a great day. It was a great day. I know. So, but you can see, we sliced up that pork thin. We're sauteing it up, and it's just getting this really nice, beautiful golden color. It will be done in about a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
As that's doing it, I want to talk about the app because you say that we really need to rewire the way we think about shopping.
Yes.
So tell me.
We walk into a grocery store after work and we're like, let's just see what looks good. You don't realize that Safeway kind of already did that for us. And if you go on the app, you can see what's on sale. What are they kind of pushing us towards?
Yeah.
And you should start to kind of work your meals a little bit backwards. So when you walk in, you should start with the app, park your car, jump on the app, look at, oh my gosh, they have pork tenderloin, that's 2 for $1. Oh my God, peppers are on sale, that's amazing. And all of a sudden you kind of start coming together with a plan.
Yeah.
And that is how we should shop, not like, let's just walk in and see what looks good, because then what happens is the groceries start to add up.
Yeah,
and Safeway, what's really cool about them is they want to help you in the kitchen. They want you to use your food well.
And I like that you mentioned park first.
Yes.
And here's the thing I will say about this. I did. Park first. Yeah. Because also, once I see what's on Safeway, then I can pop on my Pinterest page and say, hey, what can I cook with pork? But I know Safeway also has some recipes and stuff too sometimes.
Safeway has a million resources. We're actually coming out with one together that we're not going to announce yet, but it's coming and it's going to really, really help inspire what you could be making in the kitchen. But that is the way that chefs do. We look in our pantries, we look at on our order what's on discount, and that's what kind of sparks the menu. So let's keep making these bowls. So let's do a recap. We did a quick pickle. We fried an egg. We sauteed some pork. We're now over here. We steamed some rice already. And again, this is under $10 for 4 people, which is awesome. So Amity, you just kind of start dotting things around this ice. So you can just, or this rice. So just a big pile on one side. Pile. There you go.
And then that.
And then I've got some greens. These were also on sale on Safeway. So you kind of just build these beautiful rice bowls.
And then the sesame goes last, right?
Sesame goes last. We got some scallion. You want to do that on one side?
All right.
And this is more of that gochujang. This was also on sale. So this is also like, ooh, I'm going to have green tonight because this was on sale. So I'm going to go with a nice pile of this on the side. Do you like hot sauce or no?
I do, but like only a little bit. Like, because, you know, I'm going to be trying this on TV. And I don't. Now, do I just put this on top?
Actually, put it right to the side. You got it.
You're fine. You're fine. Joel.
Put it to the side. You did great.
We're almost out of time, and I just want to get
we're beautiful.
this in my face.
And then the last thing, you got it, is this egg. And if you can see, it's just been hanging out crispy underneath. Right? And it just comes off board, and you put it right on top. And that is a classic bibimbap. Yeah, dig in. This is what I love about you. You do not need to be told.
My favorite part of this job.
This is so easy. So affordable. Isn't that great?
Oh my God.
You're into that?
I'm so here for this. Oh,
so good. Yes.
A little spicy. Oh my gosh. All right. To get all of the deals, download the Safeway for You app by scanning that or the code you see right there on your screen. All right. And by the way, I set up the fire alarm too with the curling iron, so we'll talk about that later.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Safeway Albertsons.